V gets yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, I'm late with these games, but hey, I got a life, I got a job. What do you want me to do? So stop bugging me. So I think the best thing about this game was the lights going off. Seriously, because it was pretty bad. No, I'm kidding. It was the first half was actually entertaining. First half just being Leipzig pretty much attacking nonstop and not giving, yeah, nonstop, just a barrage of attacks from Leipzig, not giving Dortmund any chance to possess the ball. I think it was only up until the 20th minute that Dortmund had possession of the ball, and that's it. They just had possession of the ball, not being able to create anything, not being able to do anything with the ball. Looked so unorganized and so lifeless. Dortmund. I don't know what went on, and that pretty much just that was pretty much the whole game. In summary, Dortmund just played an awful game today. And it's hard to think that Dortmund's in second place. I don't. How the hell did that happen? I know they were like on a 10 streak win or something like that. Again, I don't know how that came to be. But yeah, Leipzig, the first half, the first 20 minutes, just constantly attacking, and had so many opportunities to score. That could have been a 4-0 the first 20 minutes. Oh, and thank you Leipzig so much for bringing back the long distance shot. Haven't seen that in forever. I think since the 2000s, since I last started watching football. I noticed there's that trend of the last, I don't know, 5 years of that combination play. And look, I love those plays just like anybody else. I love the 1-2 and going into the box and just making it look so easy. That transition of just everybody, just like the goal with Leipzig, everybody building up from the back or from the midfield, and all of a sudden they're in the box. Where did that come from? How did that happen? It's a thing of beauty, as they say. But come on, every once in a while you have to shoot. And I'm looking at you, EPL. Nobody shoots the ball anymore. It's so annoying, and it's not like they don't have the space for it. That's my problem with it. That's my issue with that. Every single time I see a player, I'm watching the EPL mostly, or any other game, I notice that like every single time someone has a space to play, they're always looking where to pass it instead of just take the shot already, dude. Like once in a while, or quite often, take the shot. And that's what Leipzig was doing. I don't know how many shots they took. Almost had a shot. I think Heinrich had a shot. Almost had a bunch of shots. Almost had that volley as well, and really well taken also. So yeah, that was really nice to see that the reintroduction of the long shot. My God, yeah, like I said, Leipzig were pretty much just dominating the first half. The first half was nice back and forth, and like I said, just possession from Dortmund. Leipzig being the one to counter, the one to create more chances and creating more space than Dortmund. Dortmund, again, like I said, were just clueless as to what to do with the ball. And that goal was just, again, a thing of beauty. That goal was amazing, all the way from the back end. And Simicon with the cross for Werner to tap it in. Really, really good, great play by Leipzig. And then there was another one with Haidara, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I know I'm butchering these names. Sorry about that. Haidara stealing ball away and then giving it to Olmos for a shot, almost creating a goal. So they had a bunch of opportunities. There was another one, the Gavardiol header all by himself, and ended up heading just above the crossbar. So Leipzig had plenty of chances to make this 2-3-0. Dortmund, I just remember the last play from Dortmund, the Mukoko, I think it was, that just came in, and that amazing save from Blasvik, the keeper, the Leipzig keeper, Blasvik, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I got it right. Blasvik with an amazing save in the corner, which led to the counter from Kampel and the really nice skill going around the player, tapping it to one side and overlapping to meet the ball. And I would have sworn when he passed it to Orban that it was because there was three of them there, and I thought they were all gonna like fight for the ball, or they were gonna miss the ball entirely because no one was gonna decide who was the ball assigned to. But yeah, it went in, tapped it in, and that was it. That was done for. But they had so many chances to finish off Dortmund early on. Dortmund, what can I say? Sad. Just very sad. I felt like they were missing someone. I know they were missing Holler. But, I mean, you can't tell me because you have one or two players missing. I know it's a big difference, kind of like the Barca game. Like, they didn't have Pedri and other players, De Jong. But that much that you are absolutely non-existent. It's almost like the only instructions that coach gave him was, don't get scored on. okay, go. And that's it. They just seemed like they didn't want to be there. They were just kind of, Dortmund present, and that was it. They were just there. So Dortmund just has to get back to training to, like, is there a therapist for these people? Because it just seems like that mess up from the Bayern game from Kobel needs to be wiped away from their memory, from their psyche. Because something's amiss. Something's wrong. For them to play so bad, it's just strange. It's just strange. As for Kobel I thought had a pretty good game. I know he's been criticized for what happened with the Bayern game, but he made some pretty good saves. Like I said, one of the highlights was like the lights going off, and that kind of brought me back to the game because I was pretty bored second half. I went to rip off my face. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, it was strange because Leipzig started to mirror exactly what Dortmund was doing. They kept giving passes away just to get rid of the ball. They were just giving the ball away without any thought to where they were passing the ball to. Just bad. Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and as always, I'll see you soon. Cheers.